Hello everyone! It's time to learn math with Ma'am Liani. Are you ready? Then come on, join me and let's begin! Our lesson for today's session is rectangular coordinate system. The objectives: you can illustrate rectangular coordinate system. You can determine the coordinates of points in the Cartesian plane, and you can plot points on the Cartesian plane. The rectangular coordinate system or the Cartesian coordinate system is shown here on the right side of our slide. It is a system for graphing number pairs or graphing ordered pairs. So this is what we are using when we graph informations, and we indicate certain location of a point or position of a point. Okay, this is named after René Descartes, thanks to him, and his picture is shown below. He is a French mathematician, philosopher, and theologian. He is also known as the father of modern philosophy. So here is a Cartesian plane or rectangular coordinate plane. It is made by two perpendicular number lines or two coordinate axes. We have the x-axis for the horizontal line, and we have the y-axis for the vertical line. These two lines intersect to form right angles at the point of origin. So they meet at this point, and we call it the origin. And they form right angles. So the angle formed here, and in this corner, and over here, and this corner as well, are all right angles. Okay? We call them perpendicular lines because they form right angles at their point of intersection. All right. So every point in this Cartesian plane is represented by coordinates or ordered pairs. So this plane is made up of many different points. Okay? And these points are represented by ordered pairs. And how do we write ordered pairs? This will be the symbol or notation that we use. We have the open and the close parentheses, and then inside it we write the x coordinate, and then comma, and the y coordinate. Take note, the x comes first before the y coordinate, and they are separated by comma. Okay? X coordinate is also known as abscissa, and y coordinate is also named ordinate. Parehas lang ibig sabihin yan. So what is the x coordinate or the abscissa? It is the distance of the point from the origin measured along the x-axis. So this is a measurement along the x-axis, and we write it first in our notation. While the y-coordinate or the ordinate is the distance of the point from the origin measured along the y-axis. Okay? So from the origin, we either move up or down. If we move up, we give a sign of positive. If we move down, then the units are given a sign of negative. Okay. Along the x-axis, if we move to the right, we have positive values. And going to the left, we have negative values. Okay? Take note of those important points. Now, you have here a point. Let us try to represent this by an ordered pair. Okay? So this is how we are going to go about it. Yan. Okay, so let's read the x-coordinate or the abscissa. So from the point of origin, we move to the right since our point is here. So there, it is 1 unit from the origin along the x-axis. Okay? And when we move along the y-axis, we have 4 units. All right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then there it corresponds to y equals 4, and it corresponds to x equals 1. So in writing the ordered pair, this is how we are going to go about it. Yan. So you write 1, 4. 1 being the x coordinate or abscissa, 4 being the y coordinate or ordinate. All right. So let's take another example here. Say this point over here. Okay, what is the ordered pair of this point? Now read the x coordinate first. So from the origin, okay, let's draw a line. Or here, from the origin, you have to move to the left since our point is on the left. 1, 2, 3, negative 3. There. So it corresponds to negative 3. And along the y-axis, it corresponds to positive 4. So therefore, our ordered pair is negative 3 here, and then comma 4 here. All right. What else do we see in this Cartesian plane? You can see that there are 4 different divisions actually, and we call them quadrants. So the Cartesian plane has 4 quadrants measured counterclockwise. Here is the first quadrant. Okay, so you have here the first quadrant here, and then you have the quadrant 2. It's clockwise direction, it's movement to the left. So coming down here is quadrant 3, and to complete the whole rotation, this is quadrant 4. Remember, this is the starting quadrant. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and quadrant 4. Here in the first quadrant, of course, there are lots of points around here. And the points will have coordinates with both positive x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, all of them, or both of them will have x coordinate, positive x coordinate and positive y. While in here, okay, if the points are lying around this region or quadrant, the x values or x coordinate will be negative, and you have a positive y. Okay, on the third quadrant, okay, you can see that all the x here have negative and the y's are also negative. So both signs will be negative, x coordinate and negative y coordinate. While if you are having points here along the quadrant number 4, for example, like these 3 points, then you will have signs of their coordinates as, what do you think? Okay, it will be a positive x and a negative y. All right, let's determine the coordinates of each of these points. You have points A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, let's go to point A first. Let us determine the coordinates of point A. So from the origin, as we have said before, from the origin, we count first along the x-axis. So since the point is here, we count to the right. 1, 2. Meaning, our abscissa is 2. Our x-coordinate is 2. And then moving up along the y-axis, that's 1, 2, 3 to reach the point. So therefore, our coordinates here are 2, 3. Okay? So there. That's okay. It corresponds to 2 for the x value or x coordinate, and it corresponds to 3 for the y coordinate. So that's one quick way for you to find the coordinates or the ordered pairs representing a point. Okay, let's try to go to point B. So point B, from the origin, we move to the right, of course, because point B is to the right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here, that's our corresponding value for X coordinate. And along the y-axis, okay, what value does it correspond to? So you can see it corresponds to y equals 2. Therefore, in writing now the ordered pair, you have X is 3, and then Y coordinate is 2. Okay? I'm sure by this time you can see now easily and give me quickly the coordinates of the remaining points. Okay, point C has ordered pairs -2, 1. So you can see this is -2 and the Y is corresponding to +1. All right? And what about point D? You are right. Let's confirm it. Okay, -3, -3. So let's check. The X coordinate is -3. And the Y coordinate is also -3. Okay? The last one, point E, it will have an ordered pair of 1 and -2. Here, I will show you how to plot points in the Cartesian plane. You are given here a collie, a cat, and she is looking for some food. The location of the food is given as ordered pair. Okay, let's say, for example, the location of the first food is at -2, -5. So from the origin, we will direct Kali to that food location using these arrows. Okay, so -2 for the X coordinate or the abscissa, meaning we will move 2 units to the left. That's negative. So we'll use the arrow left. And then the Y coordinate is -5. So we are going to move downwards. Okay, we use the arrow down, 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if this is where the food location is. Click find. And if the smiley comes out, then meaning you have the answer correctly. Yes, very good. Congratulations. Next is -4 and -3. So let's move back, Kali, to the original position. That's the origin, of course. Moving to -4 along the x-axis. Okay, use the arrow left. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. You have reached -4 and then -3 along the y-axis. So we are going to move downwards 3 units. Okay, we use the arrow down. 1, 2, 3. There, -3. So let us see if this is where the food is. Click find. Yes, very good. So the point is located here and the ordered pair is -4 and -3. Okay. If the food location is situated at 0, 0. Okay, this is the point of origin, of course. Okay, ito yun. No distance from the origin, so it's at 0, 0. Okay, so we'll put it there. Bring Kali back over there. Good. So this is where the point is. Now what about if your abscissa is -2 and the ordinate is 0? How do you plot that point? So just move 2 units to the left. along the x-axis. Okay, 2 units going to the left, x is -2, and the y value or y coordinate is 0. If it's 0, then you don't have to move anymore. You have to stop right where you are. So this is now the position of the food location. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. So please like and subscribe. God bless everyone.